Hello, my name is Nejuman Azaria. I'm a life skills teacher. Today I will talk about my lesson for grade 10. The topic is organic compound. And organic compound are things like carbon, hydrates, fats, protein, and vitamin. We find them in our food that we eat in our everyday life. I plan 3 lessons in using Bloom's taxonomy. My first aim, learners must remember the 4 types of organic compound. The second one, learners must understand that glucose and fats look like. My last A, learners must build a simple model of those molecules. So let me explain the 3 parts of my lesson plan. I started by showing picture of local food on my laptop. I showed maize meal, meat and cooking oil. I asked the class, what are these foods made of? I typed the answer on the Word document on the screen. This is our own class list. I saved this list to use later. This got them thinking about their daily food. So my second part, which is development. Learners worked in groups. I gave them color paper that they should cut out. A red paper was for carbon, blue was for hydrogen, and yellow was for oxygen. They used these papers to build a glucose molecule and a fat molecule on their desk. After they build it, I walk around with my tablet and an app on my tablet that shows a 3D rotational model of this molecule. I showed each group the a 3D model. They could see how the model looks from all sides. I also use my phone to take photos of their paper models. The last part, which is consolidations. First, I use an app called P-Licas on my phone. Learners hold up a special card. I scan the room with my phone. I see the right away who knows the answer. This does not need internet. Then I connect my phone to the screen. I show them the photo of their models. We talk about which groups build the best model. I use my phone to draw a circles and correction on the photos. So the IC tools and SAMR model. Now, first, the PowerPoint and the Word document. This is the augmentation. It is better than a chalkboard because I can save the work and print it for later use. Secondly, the 3D tablet app. This is also augmentation. It is better than a flat picture in a book. Learners can rotate the molecule and zoom in. They can see it from every angle. The third, taking photos with my phone. This is modification. Normally, learners build a model and throw it away. Now I take a photo. We look at the photo together as a class. We can discuss and improve it. The task changes because they can see their own work later on the big screen. The fourth one, which is my last, P-Licas, the app that we use. This is augmentation. It replaces a paper quiz, but it gives me instant results on my phone. I know exactly which learner need help. So the teacher and learner's role. So as a teacher, what did I do as a teacher? I prepare all the materials before class. I charge my laptop and phone. I downloaded the 3D app during class. I got the groups. During the class, I got the groups. I walked around to help them, those who are in need of help. I operated the camera and the P-Licas app. The learner, as for the learner, they were very active. They cut and built the paper molecule. They looked at the 3D tablet. They answered the P-Licas quiz. They looked at the photo of their own model and gave feedback to other groups. They were not just sitting and listening. They were doing and learning. So the reflection and improvement. I think this lesson worked well. The learners loved the 3D app on the tablet. They were excited to see the model move. Using local food made the topic easier to understand. However, I had one big problem: load shedding. The power went off during the lesson. We had to stop for a while. Next time, I will do 2 things to improve. I will charge all my devices fully the night before. I will bring a portable power bank. Also, some group were slow to build their model. Next time, I'll give a simple instruction and show an example first. So as for inclusive teaching, helping all learners. In my class, learners have different abilities. Here is how I help everyone. For slow learners, I printed an element symbol C, H, and O on the papers already. They just had to put them together. I let them hold the tablet to play with the 3D model themselves. This helped them see it clearly. For fast learner, I give them a challenge. I ask them to build a long chain of glucose, a polysaccharide. I ask them to explain the difference between a single sugar and a long chain. For different learning style, the paper model help learners to who like to use their hands. The 3D app and photo help learners who learn by seeing. My explanation help learners who learn by listening. So as for my conclusion, by using offline like downloaded app, a camera and a p-ligas, I can make my lesson fun and effective. The learner enjoyed building molecules and seeing them in 3D with better preparation for a load shedding. This lesson will be even better, and it was very productive. But we have just a big problem, which is load shedding and slow internet, just because of networks problem. Thank you for listening to my reflection.